amid protests around the country centered on racism and police brutality and calls on social media for Americans to take action. Books have arisen as an important resource to learn more and support Black-owned businesses. Reading provides a valuable look at the past and an avenue for continued research when the protests are no longer front-page news. A lot of people don't really know the history of why things are the way that they are. City of Los Angeles Director of Branch Library Services Chad Helton told USA Today. What I would recommend is really looking into the scholarship of Black history. That way you can really understand how racism has manifested itself and how it's become structural and institutional. All of what is happening is connected to systemic and institutionalized racism. As major online book retailers are selling out of books on fighting racism, there are other options for purchasing popular titles and exploring which published works are best for you. Services such as Audible, Apple, Amazon, Google Play, Nook and Libby also provide digital or audio copies for those who prefer or require learning with a different medium. Whether you're looking for titles to help expand your knowledge or searching for where to find them, we've rounded up options for beginning or continuing your reading quest. If you're looking for resources on how to talk about race or to brush up on history and important Black figures, experts say these books are a good place to start. The New Jim Crow: Mass Incarceration in the Age of Colorblindness by Michelle Alexander is a great book to read, because it talks about the systemic problem of the criminal justice system, says Lorenzo Boyd, Associate Professor of Criminal Justice, and Assistant Provost of Diversity and Inclusion at the University of New Haven. Dr. Beverly Tatum, psychologist and author of Why Are All the Black Kids Sitting Together in the Cafeteria? And Other Conversations About Race and Can We Talk About Race? And Other Conversations About Race in an Era of School Resegregation, recommends checking out How to Be an Anti-Racist by Ibram X. Kendi. White Fragility: Why It's So Hard for White People to Talk About Racism by Robin DiAngelo, or Me and White Supremacy by Layla F. Saad. From Slavery to Freedom: A History of African Americans by John Hope Franklin offers a comprehensive look at how the foundation of the United States has dictated racism in the present, Helton added. Expert recommendations, picks from the best sellers lists and more. The learning doesn't stop with non-fiction works. Black authors have made notable and creative contributions to the world of fiction writing over the years, including Pulitzer Prize-winning titles. Real-world issues are the basis for these best-selling stories. Talking to kids about complex world issues can be tough, but these books can help young people learn in a gentle, thoughtful way. I've seen a surge in different books to help with this situation, Shea by the Bay founder and CEO Deborah Day told USA Today. There's a lot going on. Children need storybooks and they need the parents to sometimes sit down and read with them. That's just that closeness, that opportunity is a great way to begin the healing process. For preschool and elementary school age kids, Dr. Tatum recommends sharing Something Happened in Our Town by Marianchel Ono, Marietta Collins, and Ann Hazard. For teenagers, Angie Thomas The Hate You Give is a good place to start, she told USA Today. Best-selling stories to help younger kids. For teens, First Look for Sameness, Kristen Bell's new children's book urges kids, adults to focus on commonality. Bigger retailers may be selling out of the book you're interested, but don't forget about local shops. These bookstores run by Black owners also offer a slew of titles if you're looking to shop local. Mahogany Books, bookstore based in Washington, D.C. Shea by the Bay, San Francisco Bay Area Kids Bookstore Harriet's Bookshop, Philadelphia, based store named after Harriet Tubman Bookstore, Chicago's only Black woman-owned independent bookstore The Lit Bar, Bronx, based bookstore and wine bar Sisters Uptown Bookstore, family-owned and operated bookstore and community space in Manhattan Sankofa, Washington, D.C., based bookstore that celebrates Pan-African culture and offers book clubs and children's events. Hakim's Bookstore, Philadelphia's first and oldest African-American bookstore specializing in Black history. Café Con Libros, feminist, independent bookstore based in Brooklyn, New York. More, inside historic Black bookstores fight for survival against the COVID-19 pandemic. Contributing, Sarah M. Monushko, USA Today.